The following is a presentation of News Channel 3 Sports.
Hi, I'm Nick Latta from Seattle University. I play shortstop, and it's time for Crab's Corner.
Crab's Corner on News Channel 3 is presented by Coast Central Credit Union, where belonging never felt better. And by Don's Rental. Just make one call to Don's Rental.
Welcome back for another week of Crab's Corner. I'm Cameron Kramer. The time has come, the final weekend of the baseball season, and alas, the final edition of Crab's Corner. But we're not going to go out on a called third strike. We've got a great show with highlights and reaction from the Far West League Championship game. We talked to Crabs catcher Jared Deacon about his time in a Humboldt uniform, our player profile as a Crabs pitcher with a basketball nickname. We learn more about the youth movement taking hold of the best band in baseball. But first, we get started with today's action. The Crabs have controlled their own destiny on their journey to the championship game in the Far West League tournament. Top-seeded Humboldt won Friday and Saturday's game to guarantee their spot in the final game of the 2012 season. Crabs offense getting going in a hurry. Arcata's own Spencer Duggan starts the scoring. He finds that center field gap. Duggan would end up on second. Will Soto rounds third and crosses the plate to put the Crabs up 2-0 in the first. Kenny Smith on the mound for Humboldt. Fear the beard. He gets the pearl batter looking for a called third strike to end the second. Crabs still up 2-0. It's 2-2 in the sixth, and Smith getting some help from his defense. Ty Hafner with the unassisted double play to end the inning. But the Pearl respond in the seventh. Smith still on the mound, and he gets the batter to fly out. However, it's deep enough to plate one, so Neptune Beach goes up 3-2. But the Crabs not going down without a fight. In the eighth, Will Soto grounds out, but it is enough to advance Ryan Detman to home plate. The Crabbies tie it up going into the bottom of the eighth. And then it was all up to Kurt Yinger. He gets the Neptune batter to swing on a nasty pitch for a strikeout in the ninth. Yinger struck out 4 in 4 scoreless innings. He does his part. Now it's up to the offense. Bottom of the 11th, Spencer Duggan at third. Austin Pratt at the plate, and this is the result. A squeeze bunt, and Duggan comes home. The celebration is on. Austin Pratt turns from first base to see a mob of crustaceans coming after him. Humboldt is your 2012 Far West League Championship. They win 4-3. Look at that stat line for Kurt Yinger. 4 scoreless innings to give Humboldt's bat an opportunity, and they came through. Austin Pratt talked about the emotions he had when he saw Robin Guyver give the bunt sign.
Took a deep breath, and I knew I had to get it down because Spencer's coming home. I just had to get it fair, and he threw it in the dirt, and I just tried to do whatever I could to get it in fair territory.
It's like a dream. Every year you come out here and you get these guys going for 9 weeks, and they give everything you got, and you come out here and you want to win, and you know, and, to do it again is just unbelievable. I couldn't be more proud of these guys. They just battled all year. We battled through some injuries at the end of the year there, and you know, some of the guys stepped up and did their job, and what a great feeling.
For our weekly interview, we go back out to Arcata to talk with Crabs catcher and proud Cal State Fullerton Titan Jared Deacon.
That's right. We're here with Crabs catcher and Far West League champion Jared Deacon. How does that title sound?
Sounds great. It's a long season, but it's a great feeling.
And you guys, I mean, there's a lot of ways to win a championship. You guys chose a really fun way. Bottom of the 11th, walk-off. What is that like for you?
It's great. Walk-off's always fun and stuff, but squeeze, suicide squeeze, and walking off like that, that's great. Never seen that happen before.
Unbelievable. For you guys, a long season, a good season for you guys. What was your experience like as a Humboldt Crab?
My experience was great. The fans in the community, they're all fun. The band was great. Team was awesome. I got along with everyone. Guyver, Nutter, they're awesome too. Loved everything.
When you talk about Matt Nutter, obviously this is an emotional win for him. For you guys, do you carry that in you, knowing that it's going to mean so much to him to win this championship?
Yeah, we do. Put also into the account that we won it last year too. Many players weren't on the team, but I mean, if you're champions the year before, you want to repeat. So, yeah.
Let's talk a little more about the game against Neptune Beach. I think there's an interesting Cal State Fullerton connection between you and the catcher down there. What's that like, knowing that you're going up against a catcher that you know pretty personally?
Yeah, it's how we do it every day. Like in practice back at school, just got to be better than the other catcher, and it's a little competition, but it's friendly competition. So.
And you came out on top on this one.
Yes, I did.
And talking more about Cal State Fullerton, I'm a Cal State Fullerton alumnus myself. What I miss the most about Fullerton, right under the 57 freeway on the corner of Chapman, In-N-Out Burger. How did you go through an entire summer without eating In-N-Out?
Oh, it's not good. I've been craving it, and first thing I'm gonna get when I get back home is In-N-Out.
There we go. You gotta get one for me too,
Yeah,
man. 'Cause
I will.
I need it. I need that. Talking about the Crabs, you guys a week ago played in the tie-dye uniforms. Got to see some fun nicknames for some guys. Who has the best nickname on this team?
Probably Nick Latto, Sir Swag. Everyone knows he has the most swag on the team.
I like Nick Lotto. That's a heck of a nickname for him. Spencer Duggan had an interesting nickname for his flip. I thought you talked about, he flips double plays. He's a pretty athletic guy. Because he flipped his car on the drive out here, but he's perfectly fine. Was named MVP. Let's talk about Spencer Duggan. What did he bring to this team?
Everything. He brought the energy. He brought his bat. He brought everything. He's a great guy to be around. Good friend I made here, and we're gonna stay in contact. He's a great guy.
Now, Jared, we'll get you out here on this question. Season's over. Guys won. What is the one thing you'll miss the most?
The team. This is a great team. I love the team.
Jared Deacon, Far West League champion. Jared, thanks for taking the time,
For what?
man. There we are.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Well, it's time now for our final player profile segment. We learn more about a Crabs pitcher who shares a name with a retired basketball player. We'll see if this Kenny Smith has anything else in common with the former Houston Rockets point guard.
Call me the Jet because the broadcaster on ESPN has nothing to do with baseball, but he's a basketball guy, and that's his name's Kenny Smith. So I took that one. I didn't give it to myself, but yeah. Gatorade, frozen pizzas, and Hot Pockets. Looking to get a couple starts in and just kind of work on arm strength a little bit and see how deep I can go into some games and hopefully get some wins. A lot of nice guys on the team. It's gonna be a good ball club this year. The coaches are pretty nice, and we got a solid setup in the apartments and everything. Wow, I'll go with Matt Cain. He pitched for the Giants and he's legit, so I'll take that one, I guess.
Well, whether taunting the opposition or simply providing musical entertainment, the Crabgrass Band is an undeniable presence at games. But much like the team they cheer on, the band always has an eye on the future. We play a solo for the youngest members of the Crabgrass Band. Take a look. Some were referred.
My music teacher called me and said I should join, so I was like, okay.
Others, members since birth.
2 months before I was a year old.
And still others, joined on a dare.
I was just at a Crabs game, and my friends dared me because I played the tuba to go play, and I did, and I'm here.
Whatever their motivation, the youth movement is alive and well in the Crabgrass Band. While playing in front of a big crowd produced some butterflies.
It was kind of scary because I wasn't used to all that, but now I'm very used to it and very normal for me.
First off, it was really hard because I had to learn new music, but it got easier and I have fun.
Nowadays, being a part of the band is something they couldn't imagine not doing.
It just makes me feel whole sometimes.
It's really fun listening to all the people heckle the players and just getting out here and playing some baseball.
What's been your favorite part of the summer so far?
Probably this. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Of course, it comes with the responsibility of learning a lot of songs. So which one has been the hardest?
So far, it would have to be the Immigrant Song.
Hey, baby. It's pretty catchy to me.
And aside from learning a multitude of music, they're also learning the finer points of being in the Crabgrass Band. Namely, a well-placed heckle.
It's been pretty fun, Hey Big Whiffer, I did not realize what it was until last game, the game that was last on. I didn't know about that at all.
So whether it was jeering the opposition, singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, or hitting the right note on a solo, the youngest members of the best band in baseball are enjoying their time in the bleachers. So much so that they had one last word of advice.
If you do play an instrument, you should probably come down and join, because they accept walk-ins.
Words of wisdom, and all you aspiring musicians will have plenty of time to practice before the baseball season is back again. And on that note, I would like to wrap up this season of Crabs Corner, but there's certainly a few people who need to be thanked. Matt Filer, Tammy Matsumoto, Tracy McCormick, and everyone involved with the Humboldt Crabs organization, Matt Nutter, Robin Guyver, and the Crabs themselves for taking the time to talk with me throughout the season and not hitting me too often with foul balls. And none of this would be possible without some behind-the-scenes help from our great tech crew, Seth Humbert, Bill Grammer, and Matt Barr. From score graphics to highlight video, they're the reason why there are visual images to go along with my incessant rambling. And finally, thank you all for tuning in all season long. We'll leave you with a look back at the season and the summer that was.